And welcome back to Nutjob Hills. Here we are in the early summer of the year 43. We have 112 adults, 21 students, 22 children for a grand total of 155 people in this little burg. Let's go ahead and get our clock started back up. And everybody is busily getting about their business. The woodcutter we started last time is getting worked on. And let's see, we've got 17,000 food, 300 and some firewood, and that is increasing. 1,305 stone. We have a fisherman dying of old age. See, that woodcutter is almost online. Go ahead and assign another woodcutter now. There we go. Let's see, there's 10 out of 25 sheep. We have 13 out of 16 cattle, which means we should start getting beef and leather off of that. Our farms down here are doing pretty good. Along with this one, we have 4 farms and 4 crops. Let's see, I think I'm going to go ahead and plan a little bit ahead here. And I'm going to drop in the road across here. And we can put some more housing in there when we need to. Let's go ahead and convert the rest of this road over to stone. And I'm going to set up another crop field right here in anticipation of the next crop. As soon as we get another variety of seeds, we'll bring that online. I'll go ahead and let them finish it, and then I'll pause it. Let's see, I'm going to extend the road a little further. Perhaps a lot farther. And I was going to set out some more farming and stuff out here, but maybe not just yet. Instead, I'll drop a few houses in here. Perhaps they'll land on someone's sister, I don't know. Just in anticipation of increasing the farming setup here. Looks like we're doing pretty good here. We appear to have plenty of everything. Plenty of people, plenty of children being born, plenty of students. Alright. We'll leave this unassigned at the moment. And I think what I need to do is just kind of go into maintenance mode, let things cruise until another trader shows up. Alright, here we go. We got a trader. Go ahead and stop the clock. Okay, what are you selling? Assorted foodstuffs. You are a food merchant. Well, maybe sometime we will sell you food, but I don't think we're going to be buying any. We have 20,000. Get thee out of here. Okay, about the only thing that's gone on recently, I did change the tailor over to producing wool coats. And I think that'll help with the warm coat thing. Be better for trade, and the local population will be happier with it as well. By the way, the happiness level is down to 3.5 stars. Not exactly sure why. We have lots of everything. Everybody's getting educated. We have more food than we know what to do with. Lots of logs, lots of firewood, and so on. I'm not exactly sure why the happiness is dropping. But we'll get it figured out. In the meantime, I'm coasting until something happens. Alright, we just had another merchant show up at the trading post here. Let's see what we got. We got cherry seeds, pear seeds, cabbage seeds, several kinds of seeds. I'm going to start here. Let's go with some corn. We haven't got that yet, I don't think. And let's see. Okay, we got 1,000 of it with steel tools. Got a bunch of it with hide coats. Let's finish it off with firewood. And the last little bit with fish. No. It was fish I needed to change. There we go. Trade. Get thee gone. And now over here I've got another farm. It's just waiting for something to do, so we'll set this one for corn. Alright, we'll get the clock going again. And other than that, there's not a whole heck of a lot. Actually started. Not a whole heck of a lot going on here. Population slowly but steadily growing. I've been converting houses over to stone gradually, one at a time. I wait for each one to finish and then wait a little bit for it to populate and get its inventory back up and then start another one. Gradually, I'll end up with the whole center of town here with stone houses. The one good thing about having a boarding house, aside from being ready for nomads, is that when you start construction on upgrading a house and they get thrown out, they move into the boarding house instead of becoming homeless. So that's good. Less of a hit on the happiness. This one's almost done. Okay, we'll just wait for the people moved in. Wait for them to grab foodstuffs and firewood. And then I'll wait a little bit for our logs and firewood and food to go up a little bit, and then I'll pick another house and upgrade it. Okay, they've got their firewood. They need to run over to the market, get some foodstuffs. Sometime today. There we go. Now, wait just a little bit. I'll wait for the logs to go up, wait for the firewood to go up a bit, and then I'll pick another house and upgrade it to stone. Let's see. Our sheep is up to 16 out of 25. Cattle is 15 out of 16. Chickens are maxed at 29. People are dying of old age, but there's always laborers there to replace them. So I'm going to go ahead and set this house to be upgraded. And I'm just going to keep this going for a while at least. I'm thinking maybe put a market down here to service this area, that barn, and this collection of other things. Well, there's a forester and a gatherer and some houses. hunting cabin, a barn, and maybe get some more houses built around the market. Looking forward to future growth, because there are going to be more farms down here, maybe some orchards over here as well, and just sort of keep going, keep it on, keep it on. We have 5 different crops growing now. Food supply is staying upwards of 17,000 or so. And so once again, it's back to maintenance mode. Just let this thing coast for a while, with the exception of the occasional house remodel. Alright, new trader just showing up. Let's pause the clock here. See what he's got. Pepper seeds, we have those. Chestnut seeds, not just yet, I think. Wheat, we've got cherry, pumpkin. Okay, let's see here. Alright, if we go with one of the trees, like chestnut or cherry, that'll start producing some kind of fruit, but not right away. It takes longer for the trees to mature, of course. Let's go with cherry. Alright. Steel tools, hide coats, a bit of firewood, and some fish. Trade, dismiss, and now let's set up an orchard. Okay. Okay, orchard. Right over here. Apparently 15 by 15 is the max, so we'll go with that. Set this over here. I'm going to go ahead and throw a priority on it just to get it done quickly. Get the clock going again. And while we're at this, let's throw in... let's go ahead with a couple of stone houses. Clock going, and we will have an orchard. Okay, this is going to take a little while to get built because there's like 7 builders worth of stuff and I've only got 2 guys on. Because I've only got 1 laborer available, which he's going to disappear as soon as somebody dies of old age. Let's see, there's a lot of stuff to clear here. 59 things to remove there, 5 there, and 4 there. So they're going to be a little busy. We'll get this going. We'll set it growing cherry trees. And then when the cherries start to actually produce, we'll see about perhaps getting a brewery going. Because that's the one product we're not making is any form of alcohol right now. So we might as well get started on making that. soon as they finish getting this stuff going, we'll get some things planted. Plenty of stone achieved in clearing all this stuff, and I think there was some iron there too. So we're not lacking for resources. Our production of new people into the task of labor is just nicely keeping up with the rate of people dying of old age. Well, for the most part. Okay. Put this one on cherries. And let's see, we need to add some farmers. I guess we have to take off the foresters to do it. I'm taking off one of the builders too. I don't like that that is less than the maximum number of people working it. That's really a bad thing, and because I'm taking off so many foresters, I need to kind of cool it with the building for a while until my population gets up there some more. Take off one more. No, not another forester. Take off a couple of stone cutters. Put one back on forestry, put another one in here, and alright, now we've got max farmers again. Good deal. Now, if there was ever a time to go into maintenance mode and just kind of cruise while things catch up with me, this would be it. Well, if this looks familiar, the conversion of this house to stone, that's because I just had to restore from a backup because Windows crashed, blue screened me, which means the cherry orchard I had just set up is not there anymore, and I don't have the cherries because this was before that particular trader arrived. So I need to wait, get this wooden house converted to stone again, and then go ahead and wait for a merchant to show up. Hopefully he will be the same one selling the same stuff. I will set up an orchard to be built there in anticipation. And we'll see. What do you have with the question mark? You have not enough people running you. Take a few stone cutters off. Alright, now we have max farmers again and they're working it. Good. Always important to keep the farmers at maximum. Any less than that, the fields don't get worked as quickly or as thoroughly as they should be. Alright, so we're cruising around here. I'm waiting for that trader to show up again, and I hope he's got the cherry seeds again. Or something else that will make a suitable orchard. At this point, I'm hesitant to do much of anything. Well, except pause and do another backup save. So that I don't lose progress. Alright, clock is going. Harvesting is going on. They're getting a little behind because they didn't have enough people to start the season. Fortunately, we've got a lot of food, but a bunch of it is going to waste here because they didn't have enough people. I need to get some more houses going on. to take a couple of more stone cutters off and put them on build, because we've got plenty of stone just from clearing this all out. Just kind of hoping that trader shows up again. I understand there's more than likely a certain amount of randomness to the showing up of traders and what produce they're carrying. Here he is. Pause. What do you got? Trading logs, stone, leather, steel, tools, wool. Oh, you are something else. You are the wrong one. Get out of here, you. And send the guy with the seeds. Random chance seems not to have operated in my favor. Okay, we have no laborers. Take one off the stone cutter and one off the iron mine, off the mining. Keep a couple of laborers on hand. I'm hoping we're at the end of this particular storm of people dying of old age, though. Alright, this is done. It's not working just yet because we don't have any seeds to put in there. Which is just as well. I suppose I could set it to working whatever we've got growing in this orchard. What is this? That's a pasture. Orchard. Apples. I suppose I could put apples in there. But I don't want to just yet. I have had, in the making of this episode, an unbelievable number of blue screen events and crashes and whatnot, and it's actually taken me something in the neighborhood of 2.5 days to get as much recorded as you've seen so far, because you see so many blue screens and you just don't want to mess with it anymore. You just quit. How's the progress on these houses? That one's done, okay. This one is almost done. This one's about the same condition. Good. We'll have plenty of people working down here for working this and all the rest of these farms. Alright, I'm going to just go into maintenance mode, cruise a bit. I'm going to stop, save the game again first, and then continue just coasting, waiting for another trader to show up. Alright, we've just had nomads arrive at the town hall. And 17 nomads requesting citizenship. That might just help with the laborers and working and whatnot, so I'm going to go ahead and allow it. We have 4 homeless, but I think, well, let's see. No, the construction down here is finished. I got one that's being rebuilt as a stone house. Alright. Market. Let's go ahead and set up a market down here. Extend our road past it and around it. houses built right around here. Alright, that will keep things going. I'll throw a few of these guys on building. Hurry up and get that stuff done. You want a place to live? Get to work. Keep these up here just to keep track of construction. I guess a bunch of those nomads were children because the population of children went way up. That will help with our future laborer needs. We have a trader showing up. Pausing. Iron tool, leather wool coat, and log. And you're a finished product. Yeah, resource merchant. Dismiss. Get out of here, you. The clock going again. We need this people to hurry up here. Let's go ahead and throw a priority on the houses. Get the houses done. People will move in, have a place to work. Let's see, let's go ahead and extend this road out this way a bit. And then a stockpile over here would be a good idea, I think. Oh, don't fart at me, you. Reserve of logs is getting down there a bit. With that, plenty of firewood, 16,000 food, and that should be going up as these things harvest. I really wish that save hadn't that situation, that blue screen hadn't happened, because it happened before I had a chance to save after I'd bought the cherries. The cherry seeds. Throw some more on the building. Hurry that up. Influenza outbreak. Uh-oh. We don't need that. Where's the hospital? I know I built one. There it is. We got one patient. Okay, I'll just bring this over here so I can monitor the situation. One patient with influenza is not an actual outbreak. It's one person with the flu. Reserve of stone is low. Well, okay, fine. 2 more guys on stonecutter. Where's my clock speed? Oh, good night. Let's get back to 10x. Alright, looks like we'll do okay here. More people becoming adults. 39 children. When they start hitting school, oh boy. Actually, when they start graduating. That'll be good. We have 2 in the hospital with influenza now. I guess it's a good thing I built a hospital. Nobody's died from it, though. Just old age. Reserve of stone is low. Yes, I know. Get off your butt and start working in the frickin' stone cutter. Alright, 2 more. Still looking for another trader to come by that has cherry seeds. It's kind of rude that Windoze managed to steal my cherry seeds. And it's also not a surprise. The reserve of stone is low. Well, shut up and dig. I mean, really. This here is the main concern right now, just to get this stuff built. Barn is 98%. This barn is 100%. Market going online will alleviate some of the barn crowding. We're losing crop. Look at this. We're losing crop yield. Because apparently they have no place to put it. I may need another barn down here anyway. In fact, no, I'm going to wait till the market goes online and see how that affects it, because it's going to draw from these barns, the nearby barns, and supply and whatnot. Stone house is online. Okay, good. Hospital no longer has patients, so our little 2-person epidemic is over with. Go ahead and close that. 2 more back to stone cutting. We have 14 out of 10 builders. Cut some of those guys down. We have 47 children. 124 adults, 21 students. I may be looking to start thinking about a 3rd school if the population of children keeps up like that. I believe I've got 2 schools right now. Let's see, teachers. Yes, I've got 2 teachers. 9 students in that school. 13 in this one. Alright, don't necessarily need a 3rd one just yet. Okay, boys, let's get to building. We're in late winter of the year 46. And aside for some hardware and software difficulties, I think it's mostly hardware difficulties causing blue screens and whatnot, things are going pretty good. So I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to pause right here, and then I'm going to save this thing and change my recording directory and continue recording with the next episode. So thanks for watching. Take it easy. I'm out of here.